Well, hello. Good morning. Is it morning? Actually, it's noon here, so I actually got pretty early today, which is unusual for me since I'm retired, forced to retire. What am I doing today? Well, first of all, I want to say this goes out to my son, Dominic. Love you, brother, and I'm happy to do this. This might be a difficult one for me to do, and I'll tell you a little more about it after I announce what I'm doing. This is Jimmy Buffett, and my son loves him. The night that he died, or the day that he died, Dominic sent me a text and sent me the announcement. I was already in bed, so I don't know exactly what time it was, but he said, "I'll never get over this." And I believe that he's a very young man. He's in his early 20s, but he loved Jimmy Buffett. He loved that whole thing, that whole genre of music. Pardon me, guys. So another person who loved that music was my brother Jim, and he died a couple years ago, right after, well, a couple years after I moved back to Arkansas. My brother Jim died. He loved Jimmy Buffett, man. He loved this song in particular. So there's so many songs of Jimmy Buffett's that you could choose from. I chose one that's kind of sad. So get prepared. The song is called "A Pirate Looks at 40," and it's a cool song, but it's kind of wistful, and Jimmy loved this. This is his favorite song by Jimmy Buffett. What I chose was Jimmy Buffett back in '91 having a conversation with a friend of his about this song, how it got written, and all that. And then I'm going to do Dave Matthews, I believe, did a cover of it just not too long ago. Looks like 3 days ago it was when it was posted. So this is what we're going to do. So here we go. And like I said, give me some grace on this because it might not make it all the way through. So this is Jimmy Buffett. And honestly, I don't know who the other guy is. They might say, but they don't say in the description. So, all right, Dominic, again, this is up to you, brother. And here we go.
We've known for a long time. I haven't seen him now in maybe 15 years. Phil Clark was his name. He was the bartender. When we were hanging out in Key West, we first got there. Here was a real pirate. We'd heard
He
about
was
him.
the real pirate.
Yeah, I mean, you just knew it. He had that kind of breath in those eyes. So.
Phil Clark was the bartender, and his system was that anybody he liked who were the locals, he would always get the tourists that checked in the hotel pretty gassed up, and then he would charge all of our drinks to them.
Sure. Definitely a pirate.
I love America, you know. And he was really that, and there was always something going on, and he was either heading to Providencialis. I mean, you know, he put words in my vocabulary that later became songs and stories about it, and so he was. I remember seeing him sail away with his girlfriend one day off to some exotic island, and I was like, God, I wish I could grow up to be a pirate like him. And I didn't get to do that, but it inspired all of that old Treasure Island kind of stuff. You know, I was always a young Jim Hawkins fan from way back. And Phil Clark died about 10 years ago.
Oh, that's why I hadn't seen him.
And yeah, he hadn't been around. Well, but there's a happy ending to this story.
Well, I mean, if you hadn't told me that, I'd think he's still around. I mean, I was waiting for every time I go to Key West, I look around.
Well, I tell you what, if you'd like to see Phil, I mean, in a way, it's true, because his ashes are in an urn atop the Full Moon Saloon cash register.
All right.
Yeah. And they brought him back there, and they put half.
Then I have seen him.
You have seen him. He would laugh at this, believe me. This song it's become, I guess, it's truly one of my favorites, and most people that have been with this music for all these years, it seems to be their favorite too. I guess we all wanted to grow up and be pirates at some point, and when we get to that part about it's not the best economic strategy at all, but everybody seems to like to sort of snarl that line out, so you're welcome. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah, okay. Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. Wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watch the men who rowed you switch from sail to steam. In your belly you can hold the treasures few have ever seen. Most of them dream. Most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. Cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late. I've done a bit of smuggling, I've run my share of grass, made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last. Never meant to last. Now I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. Passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks, but I got to stop wishing. Got to go fishing, I'm down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, just a few friends. Play it, Mr. Taylor, yeah. This is Fingers' favorite verse. Now I go for younger women, live with several a while. Though I ran them away, hey, they'd come back one day, and they still could manage a smile. Just takes a while. Just takes a while. Mother, Mother Ocean, after all my years I found occupational hazard being my occupation's just not around. Feel like I've drowned, but I won't wear frowns. Feel like I've drowned. We get drunk uptown.
Wow, there were so many cool things about that I didn't pay a lot of attention. On my channel, I try to point out the instruments and what they're playing and different things like that. That my interest has always been in that thing, because I don't sing, and most of the songs I wrote for me, so it's not for people to listen to. But I will say on this one, and again, I have to have a caveat on all of this. I was never a huge Jimmy Buffett fan, but I appreciated his talent. I never realized how well he sings, because a lot of songs on the radio, is that parrot his stuff, right? And I became a fan of his when I came back here with my brother Jim, because he was a huge fan of Jimmy Buffett. and he really turned me on to a lot. He turned me on to this song, and it was fantastic. I love the story that they tell at the beginning about this old guy that he wishes he was a pirate. And he says in the line of the song, I was 200 years too late. So the occupation is not around, there's nothing for me to do. And I really liked that a lot. I like how this guy that they met birthed a song in Jimmy Buffett. And that's how talented this guy was, amazingly talented. Great voice. Really nice smile too, which is weird for me to say, but he had a really nice smile. I enjoy that. I really like that. So, Dominic, we're going to go do the next one, but this does go out to you. I say it again and again. And I love the fact that my son is in his early 20s, and he can appreciate this guy who was born in the 40s. So here we go. This is Pirate Looks at 40, Jack Johnson and Dave Matthews. Well, no, I don't think so. Yeah, it's just Dave Matthews Band. Okay, we'll get this up, and here we go. Right. Nope. Sorry, guys, bear with me just a second. There we go. All right.
Mother ocean, I heard you call. I wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all.
I want to back it all the way up. The audio is not fantastic, but I like Dave Matthews a lot. And this also looks like it was done, it wasn't done professionally, but it looks like maybe it was. I don't know. I'll back it all the way up. And where's this place, the gorge? That is gorgeous. See what I did there? Okay, one more time and I will launch supper again. Pretty close. Plays it faster too.
Mother ocean, I heard you call. I wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. I watched the man who rode you switch from the sails to steam, and in your belly you hold the treasure that few have ever seen. Most of them dreams, most of them dreams. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. Cannons don't thunder, nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late. I done a bit of smuggling, run my share of grass. Oh, I made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last, never meant to last. And I've been drunk now for over 2 weeks. I passed out in the rallied and I sprung a few leaks. I gotta stop wishing, gotta go fishing down the rock bottom again. It's just a few friends, just a few friends. just takes a while. Mother, Mother Ocean, after these years I've found my occupational hazard being my occupation's just not around. Feel like I'll drown. Gonna head uptown. Yeah, I feel like I'm drowned. Gonna head uptown.
Of course, no one compares to Jimmy Buffett, right? Jimmy wrote that song. He explained why he wrote that song, and you're just not gonna touch it, right? But he did a very decent job, and I liked how he was pushing the tempo a little bit. I felt like maybe he was just rushing it, right? That he was nervous, or how does he get nervous? But you know what I mean. It felt like that he was rushing it, not on purpose. But when the other instruments came in and started coming in, you could tell that he was pushing the tempo on purpose. And I'm glad that it sounded great. The only two instruments that I recognized was the Yamaha drum set, because the Yamaha right there, and the Nord piano is a joke between me and Sue, because I don't think they're all that, but they're very expensive, and you see them everywhere, especially in churches. And they're red, they're bright red. All the keyboards are red. And anyway, I saw that. I was like, oh, here we go again, another Nord piano. But the player sounded great on it. The whole band sounded great. And I love that. This is an interesting looking bass, huh? I couldn't tell what it was. Couldn't tell what he was playing on the guitar, which none of that matters to anybody probably but me. But I wanted to see what they were playing. Great setting, and what a great setting. And the sun was going down, and just beautiful, beautiful surroundings. And I made it through. I didn't think that I would, but I made it through 2 videos with this song. And the song again goes to Jimmy Buffett, but it goes up Jimmy Buffett. Okay, Jimmy Buffett and my son, and to the memory of my brother. And I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by. This is Another Cover Lover channel, which I usually say up front, and I forgot. And if you like this video and like my rambling, if you like my hair, hey, how about the shirt? I believe Dominic got me this shirt. And if you like all that, please hit like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with your friends, because if you like it, they probably will as well. Hit the notification bell, because, you know, as I've said many times, as I'm getting better and I'm starting to get my brain back, I'm going to do more videos every day. Comment down below. And if you have any suggestions, and I'm going to do another 1 or 2 Jimmy Buffett's, you know, just as a tribute to him. Well, I got a bunch of other stuff on the list too. So if you haven't seen a song you requested in a while, send it back, because I lost some of your suggestions. Also, the list has gotten so long that if you haven't seen it yet, it's coming, but it might take a while. So that's just an excuse to get you guys to come back and see me, right? Okay, listen, I love you guys. Thank you, and peace. I'll see you next time.